PDice.com. I'm here at the park, and a lot of questions have been coming in, a lot of comments, particularly about how do you lose weight and how do you lose fat. And it's something that we discuss, I think, over and over and over again. And it's to the point that I'm going to stop filtering myself, and I'm actually kind of, not sick of it, but kind of sick of it. Okay, I'm not going to censor myself. I think I did that way too much, trying to keep this a little friendly and making it nice. But at the same time, it's like, how bad do you actually want it? That's what you have to ask yourself, because you can make every excuse in the world about why you're not losing weight or why you're not seeing results. You're not seeing results because of a specific thing, okay? It's either one of three, sometimes four. The biggest thing is you're not working out consistently, you're not making sure that you're planning those workouts in time, and you're making excuses to allow other things to take over your life. Number two, you're not accountable, which means you have no reason, nothing really bothers you, because if you miss, it's not a big deal. You know what I mean? I could do it again, and it's not a big deal because at least I'm going to work out 2 times this week. Wrong. That's not going to work, okay? Number three, your diet's shit. That means you eat like shit and you know it. Plain and simple. You eat like shit and you know it, okay? And you don't have to explain to me what you do wrong or what you did, because I do the same thing, okay? Because I know when I have to lose weight, I don't fucking cheat. I don't fucking do the bad things. I know how to do it. And I understand it's easy for me to say that, but you guys are just being weak. You're not allowing yourself to reach the ultimate goal because you're being weak, and you're letting being mediocre take over your life. You really want to lose weight? You could do it. Okay? It just sucks. You really want to lose fat? You could do it. It just sucks. There's not, most people want to look like a calendar person. They want to look like a bodybuilder. You could look like a fucking bodybuilder. You could look like a model. I'm not going to say you can't, but it sucks. Now, you have to make that choice. Do you want to live that aesthetic life, or you just want to live a healthy life? Do you want to just be able to move freely and live to see your kids' grandkids, and your kids' grandkids? It's weakness. And the fourth thing is your hormones are all fucked up. And that's something I can't help you with, because that's tough. Okay, I have many clients that have tons of hormone problems, and that's something you have to see a professional about, because if you're doing everything right, and you know you're doing everything right, and something's just not working, you might have to check your hormones. You would have to check with the doctor. I would definitely check it out, see a specialist, see what's going on, because that's not your fault, okay? That's just a genetic fucking card that was dealt to you, and now you have to deal with it. Okay, that's like people that just have any type of dysfunction or deficiency. They have that problem, and that is an issue. But for those of you that know, that did it before, you did it before, so why can't you do it again? Because you're fucking weak. Okay? The reason you're not going to do it anymore is because you don't believe you can do it, because you really don't want to do it. Hopefully I am offending you right now, and it's making you want to go to the gym, and it's making you want to go shopping and make sure you do it right, because I know what it's like. I know what it's like to not want it. You just don't want it. Like, I remember a time where it's like, I'm going to get ready for the show, and I'm going to be good, and I set my whole plan up, and I was like, 4 weeks into it, fuck this. Made excuses out the ass of why I didn't want to do it. And then you go into the show, you just didn't feel it. I didn't have the drive anymore. Why do people, when they go get married, they look amazing? Because you have an ultimate goal. You have a reason and a purpose for you to do that. Why don't you set one instead of making excuses about, oh, I couldn't do this, I couldn't. No, you can fucking do something. Okay, just because you have this and you have that and you can't make it to the gym, you can do something to replace it. It might not be the same intensity or the same extent of what you wanted to do, but at least you're staying consistent and staying in the pattern of being accountable. And that is the biggest thing, because you're weak, first off. Number two, you're not following directions. And number three, you're just weak-minded. So without all the fluff, and you want me to really express how I feel, that's how I feel. And that's what the big problem is with losing weight and things. You're just fucking weak. So why don't you just prove me wrong and be strong and fucking see progress? And fucking take the diet on. Take a fucking meal change on. Because you really want it. If you really want it, you do it. If you really want it, you do it. End of story.